Hello everybody, my name is Zeotrex, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review off of Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yes, I know, I said I was going to do this after my Godzilla 2014 review, but technical issues happened, and I wanted to get a video out by the time Godzilla vs. Kong came out. So this is kind of delayed. Godzilla King of the Monsters came out in 2019. It is a direct sequel to Godzilla 2014, stars Millie Bobby Brown, Ken Watanabe, and that's pretty much it. This movie, when I first saw it, I thought it was pretty good, but now coming back, it's not that good, honestly. The monster fights, they're awesome. I have a lot to say. Let's see what I liked about this movie. Let's see what I liked about it. So, what did I like about it? The monster fights, that was pretty interesting. It was great to see Godzilla fight King Ghidorah again, and um, yeah, it's nice, you know. The monster fights are pretty exciting. We do get a really cool chase scene with Rodan, and the ending battle is pretty cool. And if you're wondering why I'm staggering so much on this, is an issue I will get into in a bit. I also really loved the music. Great to hear Mothra's themes back. Great to hear Godzilla's theme back, and it really felt nice, you know. Hearing Godzilla's iconic dun 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 bow 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 theme, you know. Um, Other than that, this movie kind of sucked. Let me get into it. Let me just get into it. So, an issue that they did fix with the last movie was that this movie is a bit brighter, but it's still hard to see much. It's always in heavy conditions. The monster fights are always in heavy conditions. They're always in heavy rain. There's a fight scene that literally takes place under the deep water at night. We can't see anything because it's a scene that takes place in the snow during harsh weather. And it just feels like they're trying to hide up the CGI, which I understand, but I don't know. Godzilla vs. Kong had I know that movie came out after, but Godzilla vs. Kong had a scene that took place in the day, and another scene that took place at night. But at least that was brightened up, like you could see the monsters. And they keep cutting to the humans. It is so damn frustrating. It is so fucking frustrating how they keep cutting to the humans. Why? Why? Have the human stuff be between the monster fights. When the monsters are fighting, have it focused on the monsters. The final battle, they literally just keep cutting back to the humans. Like, oh, Godzilla's gonna do this. Oh, Godzilla's gonna do that. Where's my daughter? Oh, maybe, I don't know. Oh, she went home. And then in the back, you see Mothra and Rodan slamming it down. It's so frustrating. And it generally, like, pisses me off so damn much with how, like, how, like, how much they're trying to censor it. The monsters look amazing, so why not show it more? They just keep cutting, and it's not like, okay, it's not like Godzilla 2014. I think Godzilla 2014 actually did handle this a teensy bit better. I do appreciate this movie had more, like, fights, but with Godzilla 2014, when they cut away from the Godzilla and Mutos about to fight, they're teasing us and they're trying to get us, like, anticipated. I would have loved to see those fights actually happen, but still, I understand why they did it, to anticipate us. Here, they just keep cutting back to the humans, showing what they don't care. There's a scene where Godzilla and Ghidorah are about to fight, and this stupid flying ship comes up in front of the camera, and it's like, why? Why not let us see the action? It keeps cutting back to the ship. You get my point. It keeps cutting back to the humans. And the human characters outside of Shirazama, not that interesting. Yeah. Really not that interesting. Millie Bobby Brown, I love her in Stranger Things. Didn't care for her here. Didn't care for her in Godzilla vs. Kong. Didn't care for her here. I just it's just a lot. and they try to be funny. It doesn't land that well. And another like thing is the Elizabeth's motive for unleashing King Ghidorah. She believes that Titans, if they destroy the world, that it'll create new life. Yeah. Where the fuck is Boston? All of Boston is gone thanks to you. That is such a stupid reason. That is a dumb reason to unleash all of the monsters onto the world. You know, in doing that, in unleashing King Ghidorah, he unleashed a spider. He unleashed skull crawlers, mutos, so much more. And a little fun fact about this movie is that when King and oh wait, I hold on before I get to that. I do like the scene where Ghidorah is on top of the volcano roaring and the cross is in the foreground. That's really cool. I do like moments like that. I actually do like the Mothra spreading her wings open moment in the waterfall. And but the fun fact was that when Ghidorah did that roar, King Kong heard it, but Kong was just like and didn't pay any attention to it. So that's nice to know. But this movie has good visuals. It does have good visuals. The monster fights are generally like really exciting when we get to see it, and that is for the most part. It's just that they also cut to the humans so often that it starts to become like annoying. Like, okay, we get it. You can move on now. And another thing that I kind of didn't like is how Mothra and Rodan were kind of handled in this movie. Rodan, I feel like he could have had a bit more to do. I mean, at least he got his like own like entire chase sequence, but Mothra, I think, it just had it worse. Cause she did help like Godzilla out by reviving him, but other than that, I would have loved to see Mothra like more. Actually, wait, no. Thinking about it, all these monsters had their part. I just think Rodan and Mothra could have had a bit more to do. Like we got like a fight scene with Godzilla and Rodan, like beforehand. King Ghidorah, I do like King Ghidorah in this movie. I do like how has he has three multiple personalities. There's Ichi the leader, there's a Knee the like kind of henchman, and then just Kevin the retarded one. Uh, Kevin's just curious. He's a jolly good old boy, and you know, fun fact, he's technically the main villain of Godzilla vs Kong, if you know what I mean. So yeah, pretty awesome. I do like this like how there is this sense of like worriedness and like scariness, like, oh no, is Godzilla gonna be able to beat Ghidorah? Since Ghidorah does like beat him up a lot in this movie, like he overpowers him, but Godzilla is able to come through and like actually like beat Ghidorah. He's actually managed to get some hits on him, which was something I didn't like in Godzilla Planet Eater, was that Godzilla was just completely powerless during that fight, which, yeah, that's why I hated the anime trilogy. If I get to those, I'll get to those, and I'll give my opinion on them. But, yeah, this movie just, I love it, but I also kind of hate it. It's, monster-wise, it's pretty good, but human-wise, it's pretty boring, and it's just the fact that the movie focuses on the humans so much. The movie also takes place at night. The movie, like, it always has harsh weather conditions. We barely get any time to see the monsters because it keeps cutting back to the humans, which we don't care about. Like, I wouldn't mind that, I guess, if you've written better characters. You could write good characters for a Godzilla movie or a Godzilla show. Godzilla Singular Point. That didn't have much Godzilla or a kaiju in it, but the reason I kept watching was because the story was interesting. The sci-fi element in that was intriguing. It caught my attention, and It caught my attention. It, and the characters were actually like enjoyable. Here they aren't. So, what do I think about this movie? Well, I just told you. This movie gets a 5.4 out of 10 for me. I think this is. I wouldn't. Okay, I think this is. If I had to rank the three Godzilla movies we gotten, for worst, I would have to put Godzilla 2014 because it teased. Actually, wait, no. Oh, I don't know. I think it's a tie between Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla. I think we're gonna put Godzilla King of the Godzilla at the worst, just because of the whole second half thing and how they just handled the monster fights. Middle is King of the Monsters because King of the Monsters had fights. It's just they don't focus on them too much. I'm sorry, it's like really late. And Godzilla. And then I would put Godzilla versus Kong at top because that didn't cut to the humans too often. It did, but only for just like a few moments. Other than that, this movie's meh. Alright, so now that this is gonna be my last video for tonight. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and always stay cool.